this morning, gunfire rang out inside the apartment Chrisheena Lee shared with her boyfriend. By the time her relatives rushed to the scene, the young mother had died of multiple gunshot wounds.
She was always smiling. She was positive. Good spirits, like she was a happy person.
He came around family functions every blue moon, but we didn't know him personally like that.
In this video, we'll talk about the unfortunate case of Chresheena Lee. Chresheena Lee, 23, was shot and killed by her lover, Bobby Wolfe. After years of suspected domestic violence in a relationship, things took an unfathomable turn when Lee was killed by her longtime partner, who claimed he mistook her for an intruder. But Chrisheena's family believes they have evidence that her death was not an accident. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Chrisheena's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Pasadena. Pasadena is a city located in Harris County, Texas. The city has a population of around 155,000 residents. Pasadena is known for its strong industrial presence, particularly in the petrochemical and refining sectors. The city is home to the largest concentration of petrochemical plants in the United States. Chrisheena Lee was born in Houston, Texas, on July 24, 1998. She graduated from James Madison High School. In 2020, she gave birth to a gorgeous and feisty baby girl named Chrisheena Lee. She was affectionately referred to as Sheena by everybody who loved her. She appreciated humor, dancing, great food, fashion, family gatherings, and spending time with her daughter, Casey. She also liked wearing pearls and the color green. Chrisheena was incredibly intelligent and motivated. She was deeply motivated to giving her kid the greatest possible chances. She became a qualified dental assistant and was currently studying to become a pharmacy technician. Additionally, Lee had a romantic involvement with Bobby Wolfe. Bobby was a 3-star recruit from James Madison High School in the area. He graduated in 2019 and was a defensive back for the University of Arizona for one season. As a freshman, he played in 4 games before deciding in November to forego the 2020 campaign. Bobby Wolfe and Lee fell in love after meeting. As their relationship progressed, Lee became pregnant and they welcomed their first child together. Their love grew even closer. They were a lovely, whole family of 3 when they moved into an apartment together. However, Lee's family and other neighbors claimed Bobby was a violent man, even though they had an apparently ideal family. Outside their balcony, Wolfe and Lee, his girlfriend, were seen fighting by their neighbors. Every time there was a fight, their families would settle it, and he would push and physically assault her. Their connection was intermittent. In addition to escaping him, she had informed her family that he was pursuing her. He simply refused to let her be alone by herself. Furthermore, Chrisheena told a neighbor with a moving truck that she was ready to end the relationship, move out, and begin a new life with her daughter Casey. On July 20, 2022, Wolfe pulled his pistol and opened fire after thinking he heard a break-in at the door. Lee had numerous gunshot wounds when the police arrived at the scene of the incident, which occurred just before 3:30 a.m. on Monday in the 4000 block of Burke Road near Fairmont. After that, she was brought to a nearby hospital and declared dead. Bobby Wolfe, her 22-year-old boyfriend, acknowledged shooting her after thinking she was a burglar. Lee's family, however, claims that his explanation simply doesn't fit up. Since Lee owned the keys and that was her residence, they claimed it made no sense. Although the police claimed to have located the damage to the door, it's unclear if it was the result of a real break-in. Her family did comment that it would be impossible for them to enter through the front entrance if it was an intruder, and that it was excessive to shoot her 6 times. Lee was shot while she was inside the bathroom, according to the evidence the family discovered when they re-entered the residence following the killing. The family added that common sense would have shown you how things transpired because there were gunshots coming from the toilet door. The last thing they said was to stop a burglar at the front door if they were trying to break into your home. The burglar should not have made it that far inside the residence, leaving them to wonder why he entered the bathroom. After what is thought to have been an altercation that got out of hand, Lee fled into the bathroom in search of safety when Bobby shot and killed her. Bobby, Chrisheena's boyfriend, was then taken into custody and charged with manslaughter. Bobby said that he had shot Chresheena because he believed she had broken in. When the shooting occurred, their daughter was with relatives.
Now to the new details about the deadly shooting of a woman in Pasadena. A former University of Arizona football player has now been charged with manslaughter.
Bobby Wolfe told investigators that he thought his live-in girlfriend was an intruder and shot her several times. KPRC2's Bill Spencer is live with the new developments in this case. Bill.
Keith and Daniela, Pasadena police officers say that Bobby Wolfe was very talkative with them when they arrived at his apartment yesterday. They say he told them that he accidentally shot his live-in girlfriend multiple times, thinking she was a burglar. Tonight, he is behind bars on a $500,000 bond.
Bobby Wolfe charged with a second-degree felony offense of manslaughter.
22-year-old Bobby Wolfe, a former football star at Madison High School in Houston, is a long way from the football fame he earned just a few years ago. Tonight, he's locked up and facing manslaughter charges in the shooting death of his live-in girlfriend, Chrisheena Lee. Pasadena police saying they got an emergency call yesterday morning just before 3:30 a.m. from Wolfe, stating he had accidentally shot his girlfriend multiple times.
Subject believed that there was an intruder into his apartment. He discharged his weapon several times and ended up striking his girlfriend, live-in girlfriend, inside the apartment.
Police investigators say Bobby Wolfe, who played football at the University of Arizona, told them the shooting was all an accident, that he never meant to shoot his girlfriend, that in fact he fired through a wall thinking he was shooting at an intruder in the night. But this man, Johnny White, tells KPRC2 News that several times over just the past 2 months, he's seen Wolfe fighting with his girlfriend outside on their balcony.
I've witnessed at least an altercation between the two. They're pushing, shoving going on in the balcony, and eventually it would always get resolved by the mother.
And this woman, who lives right next door to Bobby and his girlfriend, says Chrisheena told her daughter she wanted to get out of that apartment.
I just know she was wanting to move. She told my daughter that she wanted to move because my daughter had a moving truck. She asked if that was their moving truck, her moving truck, and she wanted to know if they could help her move.
Once again, Bobby Wolfe tonight charged with manslaughter and being held on bond. Reporting live, Bill Spencer, KPRC2 News.
Bill.
According to Lee's family, Wolfe had previously harassed her. They added that law enforcement will be able to view text messages and images from the black guy if they manage to access his phone. We hope that the family of Chrisheena Lee, who is 23 years old, receives justice for what transpired. May they muster the strength to cope with this terrible loss. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.